Hello YouTube! It's been a while since my last video. Can't remember how long. It's over a week. But this isn't a pickups video like I promised. This is just this is the video for a mixture of. It's a multi-purpose video. I said that in a long video long past once about the multi-purpose video, and I said it was like multi-purpose, and I compared it to Steven Gerrard, and this idiot started Steven Gerrard, totally missing the context of how I used the comparison, the analogy. You know, and it turned into one of those irritating YouTube or internet arguments over nothing, just because this idiot wanted to start up some sort of. No, he's an idiot anyway. But no, this this is a multi-purpose video. Multiple reasons. I want to start off by saying well done England. I've just watched the rugby. Slightly annoyed that it clashed with the car boots, because it's a lovely day and I couldn't not go to the car boots. We've had over in the UK, here in the UK, I think countrywide, pretty much countrywide, maybe not in Scotland so much, but we've had a mini heat wave. Bearing in mind it's now October, and that's slightly, that's pretty special for the UK. The last 3 or 4 days, it's been lovely. So I had to go to the car boot sale, and it was a decent turnout. But it clashed with the rugby, so slightly annoying. But I did get back for the second half. Just got back for the second half, and it was a bit touch and go there for a while. But we scraped it. So I'm sorry to see Scotland. I reckon they probably will go home. I can't see Argentina losing to Georgia. But in the end, I think Scotland have only really got themselves to blame. I mean, they should have beaten Argentina, and there's just that sort of, turned off after going 6 points ahead. And let that guy, I think the guy who scored for Argentina against Scotland, I think he'd had time in England and was pretty ineffectual, and somehow he goes and pulls it out of the bag playing for Argentina in the World Cup. So well done England, and commiserations to Scotland. I did punch the air. I punched the air when Chris Ashton scored. I went, yeah, come on! That's my stock response for rugby matches, football matches. Say, yeah, come on! That's how I go. So yeah, rugby. Well done England. Got France next. France are playing shocking by all accounts, but it'll be different. I'm a natural pessimist when it comes to things like this, like rugby and football. Generally my football team, I just imagine them losing. I'm not an optimist. I can imagine France can't continue to play badly, and what a better time opportunity. I mean, England have beaten France in the last 2 World Cups. And what a better opportunity to turn the tables. But yeah, there you go. Sorry, notes. The second reason for this video is an apology. It's a slightly spineless apology. I think this should have been 1 video's worth, but it's spineless and shameful. And it's a basic apology because as far as YouTube is concerned, I've sort of built myself a backlog of literally everything concerned with YouTube. Things like replying to comments, watching videos. I've got a list of videos that I need to watch. I've stopped putting them in my watch videos because that just builds up. And it's the fact that you've got them noted down as an excuse. It's like having putting a television program on your
hard drive on a DVD recorder or something, and you know, you keep putting it off, because I do. I've had things on my DVD recorder for years, literally years, and always intended to watch them, but not got around to it. And I've stopped doing that with my my YouTube watch to watch videos, because it's an excuse to put off watching them. But that's not so. I've got a big list of stuff I need to watch. I've got them all noted up here, and it's just building up. And but the worst is the PMs. I really apologise to anybody who I've not replied to in PMs yet. I'm trying to. It's the worst ones. There's a few that it's been weeks. It's been weeks I've not replied to, but I think the worst ones are because. This is me offering excuses. I hate offering excuses. But the worst, there's a few. There's a list of them, list of people that I owe responses to. I'm slightly embarrassed that I've left it this long, and it's sort of the embarrassment and the shame it's all building up, and it's too much pride involved in admitting that I'm shameful, and having to write this PM and saying, apologising for the amount of time it's taken me to respond. So I apologise, really apologise to anyone I owe a PM response to. It's embarrassing. I'm genuinely embarrassed. So I think probably people know who they are. So I'll, you know, again, and there's other things. There's not just PMs. There's other things. You know, watching videos, commenting on videos, replying to comments, things like that. So. Yeah, I hope everybody accepts my apology, or not. Probably better not. You know, let me stew. You know, let me suffer guilt. Don't leave me. Actually, don't accept my apology. Just it will help alleviate the guilt. Let me stew with my guilt. There you go. What else we got? There we go. Yeah, this is part of an update. I had a bit of a panic from my last video, my last pickups video. I bought those two 3DS games, and somebody left a comment about them. It was just a sort of a joke about them being from the lootings, from the lootings. And when I bought them, it just didn't occur to me. Just obviously, there's a strange thing to find in a charity shop, but it didn't occur to me that that's where they could have come from. So I did some investigations. And I had no idea that our HMV in Enfield had been properly done over, and it had been properly done over. I didn't think it got that far in Enfield, but it did. And I found in pictures, people had posted pictures of the inside of HMV. Obviously the scumbags had been in there, forced open the shutters, had taken photos of what the devastation had left. And which made me really paranoid that I'd bought these two games and that they were from the lootings. So I was thinking, what the fuck am I going to do with them? I was thinking I could hand them into the police station. I could. I think I'd already spent the money in my head. Already spent that. So it was like I was thinking, can I excuse myself and actually keep them or make money out of them? And I was thinking I could hand them back into the charity shop, but then they're always still going to be just sold on to someone else. But in the end, I went into my local HMV and discovered that they don't. To my relief, they don't keep their 3DS games sealed. It's a massive relief. So they're just they're legitimate, just came from some totally random source. It's a bit of a freak occurrence, the fact that they ended up in a charity shop. But it's a massive relief to me. But so now I can sell them on legitimately. So I just thought I'd update people because I had a bit of a panic there, because I'm not ready to become a criminal fence quite yet, you know. That's not really on my agenda for the foreseeable future. So, but that's just an update that they are legitimate. Yeah, and
this is another part of the update. This update, another reason for an update. I've finished another video game. I've finished another game. And that's not a remarkable thing to many of you watching, but it's remarkable to me because I've mentioned in the past that I don't tend to finish games. But it's not quite that remarkable because I was playing Modern Warfare 2. That's what I've beaten. I've beaten Modern Warfare 2. And I've had it since I've had my Xbox, so I got it with the Xbox, and I've not really played it. I've had sort of bits and bobs here and there. But I ended up playing, I forgot, I think I started on normal, and I watched Stars Are Dead. I watched one of his videos and he mentioned how he plays through games on easy, and I thought, sod it, because it was sort of slightly annoying me because I'm not really used to that sort of realistic approach to video games. I'm slightly more lean towards the arcadey side, and Modern Warfare 2 was a little bit too realistic for me. That the sort of the aiming down the sight thing I couldn't really get used to. Well, I played it on easy and then just sailed through it. I did die quite a lot, even though it wasn't easy, because I was still getting used to the controls and the way they, I couldn't really understand what the game expected from me because there were certain elements that are I don't know whether like diverging storylines or whether there were sort of multiple endings or things like that. But and there's all these different elements, almost like real time sequences, where you have to press buttons and sort of button press timings and things like that. But no, I beat it, which obviously it's not a long game, is it? And I really got into it. I had to the point where I was having dreams about it. I was going to bed thinking about it, and I was having dreams about Modern Warfare 2. And I've decided to play through it again because I enjoyed it that much, even though it's not as immersive as I was expecting it to be, because obviously the characters chop and change around it, don't they? So sort of it's a strange one to put the finger on, but still it did draw me in, even though the characters, you couldn't really get a handle on the characters so much. So I decided to play through it again because I enjoyed it that much, and even though I've put up the difficulty to the next level, and I'm sailing through it. It's just strange how that happens. It's just I played through an easy, and I did, like, embarrassingly, I did die quite a bit because I was getting used to the sort of the game. But now I'm used to it. I can sail through normal, and I imagine it won't be that much more difficult on the higher settings. So yeah, so that's an achievement for me. A little round of applause for myself. Thank you. But this is moving on. Forget all that. This is the main reason for this video. I know I'm nearly up to 15 minutes already, but I've not done this in a while, and this is sort of slightly connected to my apology. I've been sort of neglecting the community side of YouTube. I've just been watching videos or hearing, wherever I can, even though I've not watched all the videos I want to. But I have been neglecting the community side and not really taking part as much as I should. And I think I decided to do a shout out video because I've not done one in such a long time. It's not so much a shout out video, more of a recommendations video. And these three channels, I've picked three channels. They all have a certain quality about them, which I think sort of links them. And I'll get onto that. I wasn't actually going to make this video because England were doing badly, but now they've won. I thought, yeah, I'm going to make it because I'm buzzing slightly. But no, these three shout-outs, I've just picked them because they're the three funniest channels I know. They're naturally funny guys. Two of them I know personally, one of them I don't. It's the American guy I don't. I've just not long been subbed to him. He doesn't look like he often replies to comments. He hasn't thanked me for my sub. But I don't really care about that because he's such a funny guy, and I could just sit down and watch his videos. His deliveries it's almost like a good stand-up comedian, except he's just really relaxed, sitting talking about games. It's obviously from America, goes to garage sales and things like that, flea markets,
and that's his main thing. Is all this stuff he comes back from garage sales, and it's this guy called Bithead 1000. He's not, as far as American YouTube is concerned, he's not got that many subs. He's got, I think it's just under 500, but I reckon he'll have quite a few pretty soon. Because Americans do tend to have more than us Brits. But it's a guy called Bithead 1000, and I think he's from somewhere in New York or New Jersey, that part of the world. And it's just a naturally funny guy, and I don't really care that he doesn't respond to PMs or anything. I can just sit and watch him. It just cracks me up, and it's got all these funny stories. So that's my first recommendation. That's a recommendation. It's a guy called Bithead 1000. These next two I do know personally. Next one is Ibbotson22, another funny guy, but slightly different reasons. He's just sort of dry, relaxed, dry, naturally a naturally funny guy. And I was subbed to him a long time ago. But then he had a sort of time off, stopped making videos. And for some reason, I didn't unsub, but somehow I became unsubbed. And discovered his channel again because I'd sort of forgotten he'd not been making videos for a while, and obviously I'd not been getting notification in my inbox because somehow I'd been unsubbed. And I realised, I found his channel again, realised somehow I wasn't subbed anymore, and decided to resub. And it's just, again, I remember why I subbed him in the first place, because he's a naturally funny guy, really dry, original take on his videos, original approach, doesn't try too hard, and that's one of my main reasons for watching people. I don't want to watch people who try too hard, and so I can't recommend him high enough. It's Ibbotson22. I think his name's Paul. But if you're watching Paul, or if your name's not Paul, Ibbotson22, I apologise if your name's not Paul, but everybody else, go and check out his channel, because when he's making videos, makes them on and off. When he's making videos, they're always worth a watch. Really funny, always makes me laugh. And the third recommendation, again, another naturally funny guy. A lot of you will know. He's had multiple channels. He's had some false starts, but I don't know why, because I've always enjoyed his videos and I've always enjoyed his channels. It's SeanSidious. Cracks me up. He's got don't know. He seems to be naturally good at all the editing and stuff. Because I've watched some of his. He's got another channel. It's a food channel called Sean's Food, and they're just naturally really well edited. And he's in his gaming channel called SeanSidious. He's got a new intro, and that's just probably the most efficient intro going, because it's just literally a few seconds long. It's not too long, and it says everything about the channel and everything about him, and it's got Ryu, him punching Ryu. You'd have to go and watch his videos to see his intro, but it's brilliant. Really like it. If I had an intro, I'd like that intro. But again, he's another funny guy. Another naturally funny guy. Slightly different approach to the humour to Ibbotson22. It's they're both naturally funny, but this is a different approach. It's more sort of like, it's a difference of energy. It's slightly more energetic, whereas Ibbotson22 is relaxed. SeanSidious, I don't take this as an insult, but it's like a sort of a nervous energy, and that comes across, but it's sort of channelled into this humour, and it makes him a really good watch. All three of those recommendations, they're recommendations. I really want you to, if you're not already subbed, I imagine a lot of you are already subbed to some of them, so go and sub to all of them, because they're all worth it. It's Bithead 1000, Ibbotson22, and SeanSidious. I'll put their links in the description below. So that's my little update. Again, apologies to anybody I owe, about neglecting the community side of it.
but I've just got a backlog snowed under. I'm a procrastinator at the best of times. It's just I been sort of avoiding clearing this pile of videos to watch and PMs to reply to, and it's just built up, and pride and shame have got the best of me. So again, I really apologise to. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check out those channels, those recommendations, because they're definitely worth it. There will be another video coming up soon, probably a gameplay video. I've not been buying much over the last week or so. One or two things, but not a video's worth. So, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know how to end this. I don't know how to sign off. I should get myself a sign off, a little, you know. But there you go. See you later. Thanks for watching.